Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create a PayPal confirmation email completely customized and personalized. This works very well for the donate, buy now and pay now buttons. And for this demo, we'll show you how you can create a confirmation email in response to a buy now button. So we start with the control panel. We'll click on manage FYIs. When you sign up, you will see that there are three apps that we provide out of the box. For this demo, we are going to basically make a copy of the app called Sample PayPal Confirmation for Donate button. As you can see in the app category column, this type of app works for the buy now, donate, and pay now buttons. So to make things easy, we have provided a feature called clone, which is basically with which you can basically make a copy of this app. So let me go ahead and clone this app. So as you can see, a new app with the number 281, which is a clone of app 205, which is this one, has been created. So I'm going to go ahead and rename this. You can provide any useful name that makes sense for you. Okay, now I'm going to open it. So this brings us to the Simplify editor. Now, since we copied an existing app, all the content from the original app have been brought over. So, but we can go ahead and customize this. So the tabs on the top are the different parts of the confirmation email. So let's start with the from identity. So this is the email address and the name which your payers will see and be able to identify that this email is from you. Now we can customize this. So I'm going to go ahead and say Acme Corporation for the display name. The email address by default is FYI@simplyFYI.com. This can be customized to reflect an email from your domain. In order to know more about this, just send us an email at support@simplyfyi.com and we'll help you through that process. So let's go to the subject. Now you want to provide a subject for your email, which is very apt and meaningful. In this case, since we are using a buy now button, we can say that this is for an order that's being shipped. And we have some samples of some useful subject lines. So I'm going to use one of those. Now you can also personalize the subject line. So let's see how you can insert the name of the payer. So in order to do that, we place the cursor wherever you want to insert the name. And then from the Insert Tokens drop-down, click the first name, space, last name. So when the email is generated, the first name and the last name of the payer will get inserted here. Next, we go to the logo. Now here you can customize and provide the logo which belongs to your organization or which reflects the identity of your organization. So in order to do that, we're going to change the location and point it to where your image lives. So if you click on the sample image that we have here and then click on the insert image button, you see that that's the URL of the current image. Now we're going to replace this with another image. Now in order to do that, I'm going to pick an image which has already been uploaded to my account. So which will be this. So I'm going to click on this and right click and copy the image location. Now I'm going to replace the current image with this new image location. So I'll go back to the image, click on it, click on insert image, delete the current content, and then paste what we just copied over. So that's a new image. Okay, So I'm going to go ahead and save my work so far. It's a good idea to do that. The next tab is the promotional tab. So this is the area of the email where you can add some promotional content along with the actual confirmation message. Typically, the promotional message is placed either to the left or to the right of the main message. Now, it's very easy to switch from left to right, and you'll see that in a second. Now, in another video, I'll explain how you can set up the content for the promotional area of the message. For now, let's take the default. Next, we move on to the signature. So I'm going to personalize the signature here. Okay. We have a tab to set up social links. If you have a Facebook page, we can include that in the email. So let's skip it for now. And there's a separate video where I'll explain how that can be done. Next, we move on to the layout. Now, there are three possible layouts for your email. One is where there's only basically a single column which contains the payment confirmation message. And then the second one is the two-column left layout, and the third one is the two-column right layout. This is where we can actually place the promotional content. So for this, let me go ahead and basically click the two-column right layout. And also what I can do is I can change the color theme. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change the color here and save my changes. Now I want to quickly go back to the confirmation tab and explain one little piece. We have a separate video again, which will walk through all the details of this editor. But for this demo, I'm going to just show you how we can bring in some standard content for the confirmation message. So let me first go ahead and delete all the content. Here's a little tip. It's a good idea to click on the HTML tab and clean anything that you see there. So now we're pretty much starting with a clean slate. And then from the drop down, which says select payment confirmation template, I'm going to select one of the standard templates which we provide. Now, we provide some templates to give you a starting point for the different types of transactions that you will deal with. And it's up to you to go ahead and change and customize it. For this example, I'm going to say a confirmation for a ship product. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and make some changes. Now, there are many more features here. We'll deal with that later. Now, there's one thing which is pretty interesting, and that's about the payment details. So let's say you want to insert the payment details in your main message, which is really a good thing to do, and it's highly recommended. So this is basically the details of the order, the names of the items and the quantities of the items, the cost, and so on and so forth. Now, simplyFYI lets you just bring all of that information into your email very, very easily. So in order to do that, you place the cursor where you want the payment confirmation, payment details to be inserted. And then from the confirmation template, select payment details template. Okay. So when the email gets created, all the necessary information will be inserted in this particular area. And that's about all you need to do and worry about. So once you have done this, I'm going to save all the changes. Okay, and next we can preview our work. Okay, so this is a preview. It looks pretty much like what we intended to do. And as you can see, the payment details template has been replaced by a sample order information. The next thing we want to do is actually send ourselves a test email and see how this actually looks when it comes through the email system and into our inboxes. But before we do that, there's one step that has to be completed. So what we need to do is basically let Simplify know to use this app when a real transaction comes through, when a buy now button is clicked. So in order to do that, what we want to do is quickly switch to Manage Account and click on PayPal Settings, and then click on the Buy Now, Pay Now, and Donate tab, because that's the button we're dealing with now. And here what you want to do is we have to select the app that we want to use when this transaction comes through from PayPal. So we're going to go ahead and click on this app. This is the name of the app that we just edited. And then the other thing we want to do is also enable Simplify to process live apps as they come through. Now this can be done later once we have made sure that the prototype looks good. So I'm going to skip that for now, but it's really important to get this set up in order for us to send ourselves a test email. So now that I've done that, I'm going to switch back to our app, open the app, click preview, and now we can say send test email. Okay, so an email has been sent. Now I want to quickly switch to the Manage Queue page. And this is typically where whenever you schedule a message, or when messages get scheduled automatically in a real transaction scenario, messages get queued here for a few seconds before they get sent out. Now, in this case, the messages have been processed already, and that's why we see that it is empty. Okay, I'm going to look at my inbox, and I see that I have received the test email that we just fired off. So let me go ahead and open it. Okay, so as you can see, let's go back to the inbox. The from name is what we set as Acme Corporation, and FYI, simply FYI, is the from address. Like I said, that can be customized to reflect your email. And here is our personalized subject line. And here is the rest of the email. As you can see, we have the image, we have the 2-column layout, we have the order details, and this is completely customized for your customer. Thank you.